MYGA rates are exploding right now. So is now the time to buy or should you wait for higher prices? Keep watching to find out. Hi, and welcome back to Stop Being Sold. My name is Michelle and I'm here with Brian. And in this video, we're discussing whether or not now is the time to buy a multi-year guaranteed annuity, what you need to be aware of before you buy one, as well as the advantages that MYGAs have over other fixed products such as CDs or bonds right now. So, as more Americans are looking to take advantage of high yields and also stash their cash somewhere safer than the markets, well, it's not really that surprising that MYGAs are booming.
Yeah, that's so true, Michelle. Last June, we did a video on MYGAs, and at that time, rates were like 3% for 5 years and 5% for 10-year MYGAs. Billions of dollars were spent on them last year. And at then, that was some of the best rates we'd seen in nearly a decade until now. Currently, we're starting to see short-term MYGAs higher than long-term rates. So there's a cycle going on here that we haven't seen in a long time. And it's also following the trends we're seeing in the Treasury rates.
Yeah.
Short-term rates higher than long-term rates. We're seeing, Michelle, top 5-year MYGA rates around 5.6%, while 7-year rates are much lower, around 4.5%.
Interesting. Okay, so before we go any further, Brian, I want to back it up just real quick. And I mean, as quickly and succinctly as you can, define a MYGA for those people viewers that don't understand what one is or aren't quite sure.
Sure. MYGA, it's also called a multi-year guaranteed annuity. And it's a type of fixed annuity that provides a guaranteed rate of interest for a specific amount of time. And that usually goes from anywhere from 2 years to 10 years. They're sold by insurance companies, and they're designed to basically provide a stable, low-risk investment option for people who are looking to generate a steady stream of income in retirement.
Okay.
And basically, to set one up, you're basically giving an insurance company a sum of money for a guaranteed interest rate for a specified number of years. At the end of the term, you either take your money back along with all the interest earned, or you can renew the contract at the new current rates.
All right, fantastic. Wow, that was bravo on that.
Simple, easy.
Very succinct. Okay, so let's get into what are the advantages that MYGAs have over other fixed rate products such as CDs or bonds, specifically right now.
First, annuity carriers can make real guarantees. When the rates are announced, they're guaranteed till the end of the term. Insurance companies must put into reserve your initial investment, and then they make their money on top of the interest that's given back to you. Bonds, on the other hand, can fluctuate with the market, like the market conditions, inflation, like exactly what we're going through right now. Okay. And secondly, MYGA contract holders do not pay taxes until the product matures, and even then they can roll it into other products.
Okay, real quick on that note. So unlike CDs where you're at the end of a year, if let's say you have a CD with a 3-year, guaranteed rate,
right,
you do pay taxes on that you get a 1099, correct?
You get a 1099. I'm glad you mentioned that. Yes, you get a 1099 even if you don't remove the funds from a CD.
Okay.
So,
all right, what else you got for us?
Third, the guarantees aren't only the amount of money that the customer can get in total, but they can also be tied to the longevity. Basically, they're designed, Michelle, for money over one's lifetime.
Okay. All right. So, $1 million question here. I know a lot of people are wondering this. Is right now the time to purchase a MYGA, or should someone wait for better rates since the Fed has already told us they're committed to more rate hikes?
Well, trying to time the rates usually doesn't work. Let's take rate hike speculation out of the equation for a second. Rates are great right now, so it's a time to buy in a MYGA if, number one, you have enough emergency funds to pay 6 months of your bills. Number two, MYGAs meet your risk tolerance. Number three, you want a guaranteed rate of return for a specified amount of time. Number four, you want to defer taxes on your gains until you sell. And number five, you want a higher return that you're currently getting paid in your savings accounts.
All right, I want to back it up real quick. You said it's a good time if you have enough money in emergency funds, to pay 6 months worth of bills. This is super important when it comes to MYGAs, because if you have to break the contract, it can get extremely costly. So you need liquidity.
Right. So always focus first on making sure that, and you hear us on the channel all the time talking about having that emergency fund first, so you don't have to break in the contract and you can continue getting them higher rates on your MYGA money.
All right, there you go. We're going to put a link to a video below called MYGAs Exposed. It's one of our most popular videos on MYGAs. Do check that out. It will be in the description and the pinned comment below. Also, while you're at it, if you like the content, hit that like button. Show us some love. Help us grow the channel. If you have comments, leave them below, and do not forget to subscribe. All right, Brian, before we wrap this up, anything else you want to say?
No, that's about it. Just compare your rates out there. And right now, it looks like short-term rates are better than long-term rates. So,
okay. All right. Thank you so much. And thanks to everyone who watched.
thanks, everyone. Have a great day.